So my mom messaged me yesterday and she was worried, wanted to know how we were doing and whether we had flooded. And I told her, no, Mom, we haven't had any rain in a few days. And the creek is almost dry. So we haven't, no, we're not even close to flooding. We're good. And so we get a terrible storm last night. And I came up this morning and the creek had risen, but it wasn't flooded or anything. And so we go to the city today and do some shopping, and another storm blows in. And I get home and, wow, Mom, we're safe. No, nobody's harmed. No one's hurt. But the creek has busted the bank. It is up in the yard. You can see here. This is where the traditional garden used to be. And this is the reason I took out the traditional garden. When we bought this property, we asked about the creek and the flooding, and the sellers told her, oh, no, we've lived here 18 years and we've only flooded once. And I thought, well, okay, we can deal with that. You know, we've been here 5 years and we have flooded. I know one summer we flooded about 3 times. They took out the neighbor's fence and it caved my carport a time or two. And we've had some pretty ugly floods. Nothing, you know, life-threatening for sure. The house up there, as you can see, is dry. I mean, you know, this is just the backyard. But this is where the garden used to be. And if you look over here, whoops, a deep spot. I'm walking through the standing water now. If you see over here behind the wheelbarrow, that's where the old carport used to be. And when the creek got just a little higher than this, a couple of times, it buckled the carport. And after the rains receded and everything, we were able to prop that carport back up. But you know, a couple of times we were pretty lucky that the cages got stuck on something or other and did not submerge in the rain. A couple of times we come real close to drowning our rabbits due to these floods. And so I knew I had to get that carport moved. And so now you see where the new carport is. Well, it's the same carport, but where we moved it and the work we've done to it. Let's go take a look at that. That's up this way. We got a fencing project going on at some point. So we got fence laying around. And here we are. Here's the carport. Look at that. Yeah. I still got stones to lay, so they're here. I don't think I'm going to lay those today. I might wait till tomorrow. But, you know, here we are. It's wet, but I can get to the carport. Or I like to call it the bunny port. And let's open it up and come in. And there's a little moisture on the dirt, of course. I mean, this isn't a raised foundation or anything. But the rabbits are way out of the rain. And there's no standing water. Just a little bit of moisture and sunshine. Everybody's dry, no roof leak, no rain blowing in. Everybody's dry. Looks good. So I believe the carport move was successful. Anyway, we're going to stay home. We have more rain coming. It's not going to stop anytime soon. It's going to rain throughout the day. It looks like throughout the night and for the majority of tomorrow. We do have flash flood warning in effect until 6 p.m. So let's go ahead and step back out. There we go. Let's go watch those rushing waters. Yeah, see, there's some of my fencing projects. I need to come out here and tell you sometime all about these projects I got going. Um, most of you know Daddy J works in the city. He drives an hour and a half to get to work. He drives an hour and a half to get home. And very often, more often than not, he pulls 12-hour shifts. So he's gone. Now he leaves early just in case, car trouble, whatever, or traffic. So he really spends more like 4 hours driving and then 12-hour shift. There's very often he's gone 16 hours a day or sometimes even more, and sometimes it's 6 days a week. So I'm not in the best condition, not as young as I used to be. So most of these projects I can't do by myself, so I have to wait until poor old Daddy J gets a day off, and then he's so exhausted, a lot of times I feel bad asking him for help on anything. So a lot of times my projects just have to sit and waiting. But anyway, there's the creek, guys. Alive and well today. She's moving. She's muddy. She's full of debris. On the bright side, I haven't seen any cows float down, so I think the neighbors are doing okay. I have seen cows float down this river once, so I think we're doing all right now. Hopefully the rain will slow down a little bit and not flood any worse. That's it. Thanks for watching.